but it is definitely not very loud, so until I figure this out, I need to, there's a little bit of a delay. So I'm going to figure this out, and then there we go. All right, so now it's working. Outstanding. So, like I said, this is something I haven't done in a while. I haven't done a whole lot of Diablo 4 videos. I haven't done a whole lot of really anything gaming-wise in quite some time. So I figured I'd go ahead and take the opportunity to do so, because I'm doing something that I haven't done in a really long time, and that's going hardcore, right? So what does that mean? In case you don't know, it means that if I die, I die. Like, that's it. That's it for this character. And I am terrible at hardcore. I am terrible at just not dying. So, matter of fact, this is the third iteration of this character already, and I haven't got above level 12. So, it's quite funny how bad I am at this. But I went ahead and I'm doing the seasonal. I skipped the campaign just so that way I can level up, especially with blood harvests. It's a lot easier just to do it through blood harvests, in my opinion. So here I am, and I gotta get my minions off my skill bar. So let me go do that real quick. There we go. I don't plan on having minions for too terribly long, but we'll see how this goes. I mean, I think I would like them more if they actually held aggro, but they don't do a very good job holding aggro. So I also just got the game music going, and honestly, this is also something I haven't really done in a long time. Usually have some other type of background music going on. Not to say that the game music isn't good, because honestly, I think it is very good. Especially Kilvashad, that music is so catchy. It's stuck in my head real easy, but I would admit it does get all like, especially like music that is now. I think I'll make this into a somewhat of a series. Oh, I thought I was in the right zone that I needed to be in. I am not. Let me go ahead and go. I am not in the right zone. I'm trying to do blood harvests. Blood harvests are pretty good for leveling up, at least for the first few levels. Later on, you start needing to get into the nightmare dungeons, and those are good times. So another thing I kind of wanted to share was the fact that I think I might end up.
Thank you, stranger.
Evolving the page, the channel, depending on how things go. I have been less inclined to do gaming content and more inclined to do content. I'm lucky if I get even 100 views sometimes. Granted, I'm not like doing a whole lot. It's interesting, and quite frankly, I don't have the time to do that. But one thing I do enjoy going to car meets. I enjoy going to shows, taking pictures, doing some very light photography. And I say light photography because I do everything on my phone. I see somebody's here. Hello. So, like I said, this is my third. I actually my 4th hardcore character. The very first time was quite funny. I had done the prologue, I had done the first dungeon, just like you're supposed to. But the problem was, in my very first dungeon outside of the prologue, I met up with
Skins
Butcher,
of leather and
that
steel.
dude butchered me like real
Gently
quick.
used.
And I was only level 9, so I was really grumpy about that because I wasn't ready, and I probably should have actually left the dungeon altogether, but I didn't. The second character that I had was a necromancer, and I died early on again. I don't remember what happened. I died early on, and it was a necromancer. I think what it was there was a brand new type, like there's like little holes in the walls, the cellars that they call them, and I had never seen this type of cellar before, and I was like, oh, what is this? And I had a whole bunch of runes on the ground, and I walked over it, and they yeah. Made it to 10 at least. The new record is at least 12. So I will say these early levels are painfully slow, especially after you've done, you've been working with a couple level 100s. To give it a little bit of an idea, I have 4 characters right now at level 100, all top 4, and 1 of each class. Now, my 5th character is a rogue, and she's only level 90. So, and the reason for that is because Season 1 was terrible. I mean, I really did not enjoy Season 1 all that much. The experience grind was painful, and I'm glad that they kind of reevaluated look at what people, what their community actually prioritizes. You know, I've always felt that, in recent years especially, that level cap is kind of the start of everything. You know, you get to level cap, and then the real fun begins. You know, because the reason for that is because you kind of want to, at some point in time, max out the gear that you have. You don't necessarily want to sit there and spend literally an entire season of 3 months grinding levels, and then not really you know, a lot of ARPGs these days is get up there, start grinding away a harder and harder and harder content, especially Diablo 3. Getting up there, pushing hard content. My goal for this season was just to get to 100, and I did with the Druid first, and then I turned around and got pretty far. That character, got him world tier, got all the extra parts done, Imperial and all them, leveled up a Barbarian, got him to level 100, and got my very, very, very first level on Lilith with him. I'm super happy about that because it's the first time I'd ever taken Lilith down, Uber Lilith down, and then I turned around and got a bunch of Duriel kills. Sorceress, but Druid and Barbarian was still some of the ones that I like the instant gratification just walking up and pulverize with my Hammer of the Ancients with my Barbarian. Got like 108 million damage on my Barbarian. Not too bad. But it's squishy as hell, so it was very difficult to get any of the targets. And I just suck. So I'm trying to see if I can actually get a character up to a decent level before. So far, I'm failing Oh, right. My first legendary. And it's absolute. Like, the aspect is absolute garbage. Wonderful. Alright, so let's go ahead and summon a few blood suckers. Probably gonna regret doing that. I guess this bag is slow. Come on. Got one key. That's good. Oh, and I can go to the Tree of Whispers. Even better. So while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and talk about my opinion of Diablo 4 in its current state. There's a lot of naysayers out there. I try to keep things fairly objective. People are complaining about the grind. They're complaining about a lot of different things. They're complaining about the shop. I mean, the shop, okay? Do I agree with the microtransactions that they put in here? No. Do I partake in them? Yes. Do I think it's predatory? No. Why? Well, because these are optional. If you feel like you can buy these things and you feel like they're worth your money, then by all means, go do it. But they're purely optional. You don't have to partake in them. And that's the big thing. You don't have to. They don't build on your character at all. They don't give you power. Nothing that you can purchase actually gives you power. And I've always said that that was a much better system than the game that I really don't like, and that's Immortal. Immortal was absolutely horrible with its predatory gambling system that they have, as with most mobile games. But I also knew that that's what it was going to be like going into it when I started playing it. Do I play it anymore? No. And
it is done.
I think it's important to actually, if you're going to judge a game, don't judge it for one aspect of the game. Judge it for its whole. It's a solid ARPG. Its combat systems, the graphics, the sound, the story, all of these are very solid, especially when you compare it to, say, Diablo 3. I really enjoyed Diablo 3. I played the crap out of Diablo 3. Thousands upon thousands of hours into Diablo 3. And I would still go back. If they ever released another season, I would probably go back and do more with Diablo 3. Chances are I won't. Simply because it's kind of been a while, and it's really hard to go back. But the new seasonal content is always a little bit fun. The latest season, I did go back. I played it for a little while, got to level 70, pushed some harder content, and then I was done. You know, Diablo 4, some people don't like the grind. Don't like the monotonous nature of the endgame content. And, you know, I've always told folks, it's like, well, then clearly you've never played any ARPG before, because that's just how it is. Like it or leave it. Every ARPG has you working on, you know, some type of grind to get gear, to do harder content, to get better gear, to do harder content, to get better gear, to do harder content. That's really all ARPGs are. And that's what this is. What I do like is that there's a lot of different content that you can do, such as the seasonal content. You can go through here, get some proofs, and turn it in for cosmetics. You can go to the blood harvest. You can use it to level up. You can use this to build your vampiric powers, to gain more power, to you know, continue to do harder content. You have nightmare dungeons. Nightmare dungeons go all the way up to level 100, or tier 100, which is essentially your level cap is 100. The enemies will be 154. I mean, that's quite substantial. So with that being said, like, there's something to work towards. I never mind the new abattoirs of Zir, where tier 1 abattoir Zir is level 90, I believe now, after its nerf. And so it's a lot easier. Gives you a good glyph, you can work it up and get more power and take on harder content. But yeah, ultimately it's all the same. It's all towards the same goal. Do harder content, get better gear, do harder content. Now, I will say that I don't like the itemization all that well, because at level 60, I can fairly, I'm not going to say easily. At level 60 on my latest character, I ended up getting all the best gear. I got everything that I needed at about level 60. So that means from 60 to 100, I didn't change out my gear at all. That is kind of annoying. But at the same time, I really wish that as you level, gear got better. I don't like being level 100 and getting item level 664 out of 925. That should not be. So if I'm fighting monsters that are level 120 and I'm level 100, then I expect to get 900 item level 2. I expect to get commensurate gear. And unfortunately, that's not always. So that is my biggest beef. Secondly, I really don't like the legendary system. I know that they're looking at redoing some of the way that they do things with the itemization, and I look forward to it simply because, like, the legendaries, it's cool that you can essentially put any legendary gear, a piece of gear from any like yellow item, and you can just put whatever power in whatever slot. That's all fine and good, but it really got to the point where I was like, oh, I got another piece of legendary gear, who cares? Uniques kind of took over the uniqueness of the legendary gear, obviously, but the uber uniques were next to impossible. I mean, some people are just not like it, let's face it. Case in point, I've got a clan member who's run, you know, quite a few Duriel runs, and now has almost three or four uber uniques. I'm not going to say I've done nearly as many runs as he has, but I've done quite a few. And I don't have it. Luckily, the uber uniques don't necessarily define builds as much as they probably should. But the point is, don't like the idea that they are so hardcore. It gives me something to work towards, but it's not like I can just simply do harder content to get better loot. In this case, you can fight Duriel to get those. You can do Hell Tides to open up the chests to work to get those. But the chances of actually getting any of them are still extremely small. Another thing with itemization is that certain aspects are just impossible to get. I don't know what it is, but there are some, especially for Necromancer, that just don't ever drop. And unfortunately, a lot of those are key to a character build. And as such, it's just I hope that they can kind of tweak drop rates. I don't want them to be raining legendaries or the aspects, but at the same time it should be more frequent than once every 700 drops. Doing too good of a job doing it. Let him come in here. Guys, you're killing me. Let him come in here. Let me control. Alright, that's it. You guys are killing me. Go away. Alright, come and follow me. Come on. There you go. Come on. Got 14 seconds, dude. Let's go. Come on. I'm not gonna make it. Oh man. Pets. Okay, cool. Wish that would stop happening too. Chose something. Go. Luckily, they're not very hard at this level or on this world tier. Already? Okay, boots. Alright, let's pick this up and go sell again. Or go break it down anyway. Alright, so I made it to 13, so that's a new record for my hardcore character. New record. And this outfit's not going to do. So we're going to go ahead and hit up the old wardrobe and see if we can't get into some finer linens.
Good price.
Should
Win
probably break it
favor.
down.
Thank you.
Materials.
Plenty worth keeping.
Wrong way. Alright, so, like I said, I've got quite a few cosmetics. I think they all look pretty darn good. I'm gonna build something. Battle Pass. Oh, that has always been an item of contention as well. The Battle Pass. People, you know, upset about it. Upset that it exists. And, yeah, it's... I'm not going to sit here and try to say it's not annoying. I think it's extremely annoying that Battle Passes exist. So, but here's the thing, and here's my opinion on the Battle Pass. So the Battle Pass is another one of those things that's completely optional. Luckily, we don't actually have to use it. You don't gain any power from it. Again, that's always the biggest thing there, is whether or not you gain power from it. Is there a need to utilize the Battle Pass, or is it something that can be bypassed? And honestly, it's not something that anyone needs. It's not, because the only additions that we get with the Battle Pass are cosmetics, and cosmetic only. And honestly, I don't even really use a lot of the cosmetics from the Battle Pass. And I mean, they look good. I think they do. But they don't always fit my theme that I have for my character. So you often find me not using them for that reason. I do like them, and but oops, I'm not gonna be brokenhearted if I don't ever use them. Wish we had more scythe options. Gotta look good. I like this scythe because it's like huge. Gotta upgrade my potion, which is here.
Ah, you found a dust daisy. A trader was asking about them just yesterday. Here, let me give you something for it.
Gotta change out my horse too. Oh, I already did.
All right. Win favor.
without you.
3 more of those.
Couldn't have made it without me.
Oh, bless you.
Well, hello there. See, someone has just joined. I am playing hardcore for really trying to do well. Let's put it that way. And I don't have a good history of doing well with hardcore, so I should say I throw myself into
My
terrible
savior.
situations often when playing Diablo. And if it's not a terrible situation, it's a terrible internet connection. Build up my materials. Levels are good time to do that.
My savior!
Oh, I need to go back to the Tree of Whispers. If I can get any good loot. I need to also start getting my vampiric powers, so I should probably go do that quest line at the very least, so I can get my vampiric powers.
It is done.
Coming up on getting ready to go, have to do my Golem quest too. Boots, gauntlets, or helms? Let's go with gauntlets.
Always back.
Decent. Nope. There we go. Level up. 6. Bone spear. Don't need that. Blood surge. Blood surge. I do need that. I'm using blood surge. Alright, let's go do the quest line. So I can get my vampiric powers. And I also really need to explore the map, get all the Lilith statues. Did it once, of course, on my original character, my original Necromancer, and oof, what a pain, what a pain. Gotta do it all over again. Decrepify. Okay. Sellers. I've been having some luck lately. Finding the one with a puzzle in here that has runes that blow up. I've already died to it once. That's how I lost my previous hardcore character.
We get separated.
But luckily, it's not this one. So.
My friends were cut down. I won't last on my own. Is there no end? Thank you, Wanderer. Without you, I'd be dead. I think I can manage from here. Oh, please, take this.
So 198. So just to see. 223. Aspect on that thing sucked anyway. Uh-oh. Okay. Whoa. New record. 4 people in here now. Welcome.
Left an ambush, did he? You, lend me a hand.
I will.
Another of the magistrate's victims. You certainly fit the profile he preys upon. Came looking for the magistrate too. Have a look yourself.
Already been through this a couple times. Actually, it's now my 4th time.
Find something? Let me see. I do. And with these notes you found, I can... That's a bite
Yep.
mark. Damn, I don't have the time to spend on this.
Alright, get on with it. Vampiric power. This was a horrible system, by the way. Not sure why they did it this way, but it's so horrible. Hemomancy. That's actually a decent power right there. So is dominance.
Five times this month, those brigands have plundered incoming caravans. I care little for the stolen
Gotta do this. That's so annoying.
food as well. Now those knaves gorge on...
Glad they fixed that. Get out. Flank skeleton. Come to me.
Wouldn't have made it without me.
Wow. Some lag there. Don't like that on a hardcore character. Gotta keep an eye out for the Lilith statues too. To be honest, I forgot all about it. So I also need to find them again. Is this a Legion event that I see? I think I will join in on that. It is. First Legion event with this character. Oh my goodness. 10 minutes? I'm not going to wait around for 10 minutes. I will go sell.
My skill is unmatched. You'll see.
Yay! Oh, perfect. Love free blood novas. All right.
What is this? It is done.
Fast. I forgot where the statues are, but I figured that would be a good spot.
I am. But it...
Please, give me another chance.
No.
No!
Killed. We seem to have complicated the situation, you and I. The magistrate was the link between us and the leader of the vampires.
Skip.
It's good to be alone. You have much to see. Child of the eternal conflict, waiting for the victor to claim them as servant. Answer me something. Have you ever felt like you were born with a noose around your neck, tied by your mother and father? Enslaved by demons, threatened by angels. How do you fight the infinite when you are finite? Come closer. I can feel the blood within you. It's like no other. They are the blood-seekers of my revival, and the harbingers of my ascension.
So much of the map that I still need to discover.
Take these supplies and hurry. The vampires may hit your camp within the week. An ancient.
What? I was hoping that was going to put me at level 20. So I think I'll go ahead and ding 20 and then head out. Got to get prepared for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a very busy day. Got some dad duties to do too. There we go. Made it to 20. Hooray! All right. Anyway, some of y'all actually watched during the leveling process to 20 during the session. Fantastic, appreciate you. Hopefully I'll be able to do some additional leveling, and I will go ahead and try to stream as much as I feel like it at the time. If you're watching this after the fact, be sure to stay tuned if you're curious to see how long it takes before I die. I die quite a bit in Diablo 4, so it shouldn't take too terribly long. I'm surprised I'm still alive. I'm surprised I made it to 20, but we'll see. I'd like to be able to get to 100, but hell, I'd like to get to 50. But we'll see how it goes. Anyway, wish y'all a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you choose to celebrate during the season. Just be good to each other, be kind to each other, enjoy your family, enjoy your time, eat well, be safe, all that. And I will talk to y'all again another time. All right. Thank you for watching. Horseman out.